Pitcher Gene Conley packed 23 seasons into a 15-year career as a professional athlete. He had 11 seasons in the major leagues and was an outstanding pitcher for the Milwaukee Braves. He was born in Muskogee, Oklahoma, but his family moved to Washington, and he lettered in 3 sports at Columbia High School in Richland, Washington. He played basketball, he played track, and he played baseball, where he went 10-1 and led his team to the state championship. That was not his only state championship. They also won a basketball state championship where he scored 15 points a game. And in track, he was runner-up at the state track meet at the high jump, the leap of 6 feet and 3 inches. From there, he signed to play at Washington State University, where he led the Washington State baseball team and the basketball team. The basketball team finished second only to UCLA. Signed by the Milwaukee Braves, he had only 2 pitches in his repertoire, a fastball and a curveball, and that stayed that way throughout his entire career. And during his career, the 6'8" Gene Conley became the only professional athlete to ever play for the Boston Braves, the Boston Celtics, and the Boston Red Sox. He's one of only 13 athletes to play in both the NBA and the MLB. Danny Ainge, Frank Baumholtz, Chuck Connors, Dave DeBusschere, Johnny G, Dick Groat, Steve Hamilton, Mark Hendrickson, Cotton Nash, Ron Reed, Dick Ricketts, and Howie Schultz are the others. And among those, he's the only one to win world championships in both the MLB and the NBA. How did he do it? Well, in 2008, he told the Los Angeles Times, "I think I was having so much fun that it kept me going. I can't remember a teammate I didn't enjoy." Hello, everybody. This is Apba Brian, Apba Baseball Classics, bringing to you game number 135 of the All-Time Greats Tournament. First game of a new series, the 1954 Cleveland Indians take on the 1957 Milwaukee Braves. We've had the starting lineups introduced. We're ready to play ball. Here's the first roll of the game. Bob Buell, A pitcher, Y, a W modifier. Pitch to Al Smith is a 53, that's a 15. Both teams are fielding column 1. We're using basic Apba, and that's going to be a fly ball hit to the left side. Under it is Wes Covington, and he makes the catch. In order to reach round 3, the Milwaukee Brewers have dispatched the 1997 Florida Marlins and the 1982 Milwaukee Braves. And the 57 Milwaukee Braves defeated the 84 Tigers and the 71 Pittsburgh Pirates. Here is Bobby Avila, the batting champ, 1954 American League. Bob Buell winds. Here's the pitch. 53 is an 18. That's going to be a ground ball to Johnny Logan at shortstop. He boots it, and Avila will be on with an error, E6. Here's Larry Doby. He is going to try to steal. He's an E22 base stealer and take 4 off for Crandall's throwing arm. Buell's move to first is 0, but Crandall's +4 to his favor. So E18, 11 through 36 will be safe. 34 is safe at second base. Close, but he's there. Back to Larry Doby. He's got a chance to get The Indians on the board, runner in scoring position. 23 is a 33. Pop out to the shortstop, Johnny Logan. 2 away. And it's going to be up to third baseman Al Rosen to drive in the first score of the game. Rosen in the tournament is 8 for 22. Here's the pitch to Alan Rosen, 1-3. In 14, it's going to be a base on balls. First and second. Here is Vic Wertz. Man who drove Willie Mays to the wall in the World Series. That was about 75 or 475 feet away. That catch was made. Here's the pitch to, in the Polo Grounds, here's the pitch to Vic Wertz, 1-2, is 25. Line drive to Johnny Logan. So Bob Buell is able to work around the air. Nobody scores. We go to the bottom of the first, nothing. Mike Garcia is pitching for the second time in the All-Time Greats tournament. He went 6 innings, gave up 4 earned runs in the first outing. He's a grade B pitcher with Y and Z modifiers. Billy Bruton, speedy center fielder for the Milwaukee Braves, steps in the box. 2-3 is the roll. 27 is a ground ball to Al Rosen at third base. Throws across the diamond to Vic Wertz, and there is 1 down. Red Shane dates. And there goes the dice to the floor. Which reminds me, why am I not using blue and red dice, colors of the home team Milwaukee Braves? Blue we will read first, red second. Here is the pitch to Red Shane dates. 1-2 is a 25. That's a hit on the ground to second base. Taken by Bobby Avila. Throws to first, 2 outs. Here is Henry Aaron, leader of the Milwaukee Braves. He's hitting 400 in the tournament. He has 3 home runs. Pitch to Aaron is a 53. 17 is the play result. That's going to be a fly ball to right field, taken by Dave Pope, who's playing in the tournament for the first time. 3rd out. We go to the top of the second. No score. All right, Dave Pope leads off for the Cleveland Indians in the top of the second. 294 hitter in limited at-bats, 102 at-bats in 1954. 23 is the roll. That's going to be a 26 play result, which is ground out to the second baseman, Red Shane Dietz. 1 away. Here's the shortstop, George Strickland. 2-4 is going to be a swing and a miss for a strike 3. 2 outs. Jim Hegan. 14 is a fly ball to left field. That'll end the inning. That is being tracked down and caught by Wes Covington. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Cleveland nothing and Milwaukee nothing. Third baseman Eddie Matthews will face Mike Garcia. Here's the pitch from Garcia. 26 is a ground ball back to the pitcher, who throws the first. Eddie Matthews is retired. Here's Joe Adcock. 1-6 is a strikeout. 2 up and 2 down in the second inning for Milwaukee. Wes Covington. Covington has struggled in the tournament. He's only 1 through 14. Looking to get on track. Here is the pitch to Covington. 2-2 roll is a base hit, and the Braves are waiting for his bat to wake up. There's his first, or his only second hit in the tournament. Covington is average speed at first. 2 away. Here is Johnny Logan. Steal rating is F31. The F will probably keep him from stealing. It has to be 2 outs, maybe 1 are tied, and the score is 7th inning or later. Here's the pitch to Logan. 64 is a strikeout. We go to the top of the third. Indians nothing, Braves nothing. Mike Garcia leads off the top of the third for Cleveland. 3-3 roll is going to be a 8 against an A. That's going to be an out. And he will turn that into a pop out to third base. One away. Here's Al Smith. 4-2 is a walk. Second walk given up by Buell. Bob Buell is working in his second game of the series. His first game, he shut out the 84 Tigers. Complete game shutout. Here's Bobby Avila. 3-6 is a 12. That's going to be a double play. 4-6-3 double play that ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the third. Nothing. It'll be Crandall, Buell, and Bruton in the bottom of the third for the Braves. 13 is a base on balls for Crandall. First walk given up by Mike Garcia. Crandall is a average speed runner, so we'll play it normal on the base paths. Here's the pitcher, Bob Buell. Not a strong looking hitting card. He's going to sacrifice. Here's the pitch. 1-6 is a 28. And that bunt is down and fielded by Garcia, who throws to the second baseman, Avila, covering. Crandall goes to second. He's in scoring position on the sacrifice bunt. And that brings up Bill Bruton with one out and a chance to get his team on the board. Billy Bruton also played with the Detroit Tigers. I have him on my 1961 Tigers team. He is 4 for 13 in the tournament with 2 triples. Here's the pitch to Bruton. 1-6 is a 28. Ground ball to the shortstop, George Strickland. Throws to first. Crandall holds at second. 2 away. Here's Red Schoendienst, longtime St. Louis Cardinal, playing with the Braves early in his career. Here's the pitch to Schoendienst, 26, actually late in his career, sorry. 26 is a ground ball back to the pitcher, or Y. He's got the Y that's going to be a strikeout. Red Schoendienst is the third out. In the third, we go to the top of the fourth. Still no score. Larry Doby leads off for the Cleveland Indians. In the fourth, 21 is the roll, and that's going to be a fly ball to Henry Aaron in right field. Aaron pats the glove, makes the catch, 1 away. Al Rosen, longtime star, later went into the front office after his playing career. 46 is a strikeout. And Cleveland is still looking for their first base hit in this ballgame. Vic Wertz. 53 is a 20. That's a ball hit on the ground to second base. Schoendienst boots it. E4. That puts Wertz at first. He's slow. They'll play the base pass safe. Dave Polk with 2 outs. 32 is the roll. And that is 26 is a ground ball to second base. He goes the short way to retire Wertz. 4-6. The end of the top of the fourth. Indians nothing, Braves nothing. All right, Henry Aaron is swinging 2 bats in the on-deck circle. He'll be the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the fourth inning. He goes to the plate, swings from the right side. Here's the pitch to Henry Aaron. 61 is a Ground ball to third base, taken by Al Rosen. The throw to Wirtz at first, one away. Here's Eddie Matthews. 25. Matthews is skied out and out to center field. He is 0 for 2. 2 outs. Joe Adcock, powerful slugging first baseman for the Milwaukee Braves. Here's the pitch to Adcock. 13 is a walk. That brings up Wes Covington, who has the only hit in the game. And he's trying to break out of a slump. He's 2 for 15. Here's the pitch to Covington. 44 is a 7. That's going to be a hit. Single right field. Adcock. We should be playing safe with Adcock, so he goes to second. I failed to declare that, but in all fairness, he was slow. Here is Johnny Logan, and at this point, we will not play it safe with Adcock with 2 outs, first and second. Here's the stretch, and the pitch to Johnny Logan, 31, is a 9. That's going to be an infield single, and the Milwaukee Braves have loaded the bases here at home. Fans here at Milwaukee County Stadium are getting into the game now. Kids are chanting, "We want a hit." Del Crandall steps into the box. And Del Crandall put a quarter in the merry-go-round. Here's the pitch. 43 is a 29. That's going to be a weak ground ball. Back to the pitcher. Or Y. That's a strikeout. So much for the rally. The Braves strand the bases loaded. We go to the top of the 5th. Scoreboard still clean. Start off the 5th inning. We're at the bottom of the Tribes order. George Strickland leads off for Cleveland. 31 is a base on balls. Bob Buell has walked 1, 2, 3 batters in the game, and he's got a W on that modifier. There are some people in Apba who kind of believe that if you've got the W on the card, it's kind of equivalent to being one level less a pitcher. It's like he's becomes a B pitcher. But I don't think so exactly. I do like that Apba has pitchers graded on a curve, A through D pitchers. But it's not just, and then you got A, B, and AC levels as well, but you also have different levels with as modifiers. And that W is sometimes bad news. Here's the pitch to Jim Hegan, nobody out. 24 is a strikeout. Now the pitcher, Mike Garcia. Sacrifice last time up. I think there was no outs in that situation. He's going to swing away. 34 is a fly ball to the center fielder, Larry Doby. That's 2 outs. And now to the top of the order, and Al Smith. Three 6 is a 12. That's a ground ball to second base. And he throws the first for the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Cleveland nothing, and Milwaukee nothing. Pitcher Bob Buell leads off for the Braves in the last of the 5th inning. 56 is the roll. That's going to be popped into the air, or it's going to be a Y. Garcia has a Y. It's a strikeout. 4th strikeout for Mike Garcia. Top of the order, Bill Bruton. One, 2 is a roller towards second base. Bobby Avila has it, throws to Wirtz at first. Had to get that done quickly. Bruton is fast. That's 2 outs. Red chain deets. 64 is a 36. That's going to be strike one. And 31 is an 8 against a B pitcher. That's a fly ball to center field. Larry Doby is under it and makes the catch. That's the end of the 5th inning. Indians nothing and the Braves nothing. Thus far, both hurlers have been in complete control in this game. Bob Buell will have Bob Avila, Larry Doby, and Al Rosen, the middle of the Indians lineup, to deal with here in the 6th inning. 1-5 is a base hit for Bobby Avila, and that is the first hit for the Cleveland Indians. Avila is E22 stealing. He's already stole a base in this game. Here is Larry Doby. Does not have an extra 31 on his card and hit 32 home runs in 54. Here's the pitch to Doby. 64 is another base on balls. That is now 5, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 walks given up by Bob Buell. First and second, no outs. Flip Rosen steps into the box. Danger here. Here is the pitch to Flip Rosen. 25. 8 is a ground out to the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. Both runners will advance one base. Let's retire Rosen 5-3. Now second and third with one out. They'll bring to bat Vic Wertz with a golden opportunity here. Vic Wertz came up with the Detroit Tigers, played with the St. Louis Browns and Orioles before going to the Indians. Always thought he looked like Tony Dow, the actor who played Wally on Leave It to Beaver. Second and third, here's the pitch. 3-3 roll by Vic Wertz. That's a hit column roll for Wertz, and that's going to get the Indians on the board. 1-2 is that second roll, and it's a double clearing the bases for Vic Wertz. That breaks the ice. 2 runs have scored. Indians 2, Milwaukee nothing. And timeout. That brings about Dave Pope. Stretch and the pitch. 1-2 is a 25. That's a line drive to the shortstop, Johnny Logan, and he's going to double off Wertz at second base. So 6 and okay, Wertz is out at second base, unassisted. 6 there, 3 outs, but the Cleveland Indians get on the board. They lead 2-0. Henry Aaron will lead off the last of the 6th. Braves have some work to do. They're down by 2. Here's the pitch from Mike Garcia to Hank Aaron. 65 is a foul out to the Cleveland catcher, Jim Hegan, using the 2011 Apba book. Here is Eddie Matthews. I kind of prefer this book because it's smaller. All right, that loud ding you heard is me dropping the dice again, and I hit the base of the table and disappeared. So we're going back to traditional Apba dice, red and white dice. Eddie Matthews is the batter. 53 is a 18. That's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop, Strickland, who boots it. And that's an error on George Strickland. Joe Adcock. 1-2 is a 25. That's going to be a double play, 4-6-3. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Cleveland 2 and Milwaukee nothing. All right, we've reached the top of the 7th inning, the point of weakness inning for pitcher Bob Buell. 3 bad things happen to him. His grade will go down. George Strickland leads off for Cleveland in the top of the 7th. They're up by 2. Here's the pitch to Strickland. 25 is a play result of 9 Against an A, that's going to be a ground out to the shortstop, Johnny Logan. Here's the pitch to the catcher, Johnny Hegan. 23 is a 33. Y is a strikeout. 2-0, and that brings the pitcher, Garcia. 2-4 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. 3 up and 3 down on the top of the 7th. We go to the last of the 7. Cleveland's up by 2. All right, Wes Covington, 2 for 2 in today's game. Leads off for the Milwaukee Braves in the bottom of the 7th inning. 6-1's the roll. That's a ground ball to third base. Al Rosen's up with it and throws over to Vic Wertz. Covington's finally retired, and there's one out. Here is Johnny Logan, nicknamed Yacha, from Endicott, New York. He's got a ball field named after him back there. 1-4. It's a fly ball to left field, 2 outs. And now Del Crandall. Four is a fly ball to center field. Larry Doby is under it and makes the catch. We go to the top of the 8th. Cleveland 2 and Milwaukee nothing. Al Smith will lead off the top of the 8th for the Indian. He was an outstanding high school football player in Kirkwood, Missouri. He once scored 10 touchdowns in a game. Here's a pitch to Al Smith, 26. There's a 27. Ground ball to third base. Eddie Matthews has it. Throws the first. 1 out. Here's Bobby Avila, 341 hitter in 1954. 22 is a single for Avila, and he is 2 for 4. Got the wrong marker up here. Avila's a threat to steal second. Larry Doby comes to bat. .34 is a fly ball to center field, caught by the center fielder, Billy Burton. Here is Al Rosen. 1-1 roll for Rosen. That's a 5. And on a single column card, that's going to be a long drive to right center field. It might be. It could be. It is out of here, a home run. 2-run homer for Al Rosen gives 2 big insurance runs to the Indians in the 8th. And it is now Cleveland 4, Milwaukee nothing. And that is the 3rd hit for the Indians. They didn't get one until the 6th inning. Vic Wertz steps in. 45 is a walk. Dave Pope. .43 will end the inning. That's a ground ball back to the pitcher, or Y, that's a strikeout, so not a ground ball. Last of the 8th. Cleveland 4 and the Milwaukee Braves nothing. All right, super pitch hitter Bob Hazel will pitch hit for the pitcher Bob Buell here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 403 hitter, 134 at-bats in 1957. Gene Conley, 6'8" pitcher, is warming up in the bullpen. He'll pitch the 9th inning for the Braves. Here's a pitch to Bob Hazel, 6'2", is a 9. He gets a B. That's going to be a base hit. That's the first bad thing to happen to Garcia since he's past his point of weakness. Bill Burton will come to bat. Hazel is average speed at first base. Here's the pitch to Bruton. 1-1 roll, that's a 5. That's a single column card. It's a drive. It might be, it could be It is out of here. 2-run home run for Billy Bruton, and the Braves cut the lead in half. It is 4-2 in the 8th inning. There is no Chief Nakahoma dancing and lighting smoke bombs in the bleachers after the Braves score. He didn't come along until 1964. Here is Red Shandy's. 2-4 is a fly ball to center field. First out of the 8th inning, Henry Aaron. 6-5 is a pop-up to the catcher, Del Crandall. Eddie Matthews. 6-3 is a fly out to center field. So the Braves scored twice. Mike Garcia still not reached his point of weakness. We go to the 9th inning. Cleveland 4 and Milwaukee 2. All right, Gene Conley is on the pitch the 9th inning for the Milwaukee Braves. He's a grade B pitcher with a W modifier. And George Strickland will lead off the top of the 9th inning for Cleveland. Coming out on deck is Del Mitchell. He'll bat for the pitcher, and then it'll be the top of the order. Here's the pitch to George Strickland. 3-3 roll. That's going to be an 8 against the B, a fly out to center field. One down in the 9th. All right, here's the catcher, Jim Hegan. Now Mitchell is on the on-deck circle. He's going to hit for the pitcher next. Pitch to Hegan. 1-5 is an 8. That's a fly out to center field. 2 down. And now Del Mitchell. 24 is a third fly out to Billy Bruton. So after 3 flyouts to the center fielder, the Indians are retired in the 9th. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Cleveland 4 and Milwaukee 2. Rainer Arleski will come in with a chance to nail down a victory for the Milwaukee Braves. He is a grade A reliever with X and W modifiers. He's got a 2-run advantage. Joe Adcock steps in the box for the Braves. Here's the pitch to Joe Adcock. 52 is a ground ball hit on the left side to Al Rosen. He scoops it up, throws to Vic Wertz, 1 away. Braves are down to the last 2 outs. Wes Covington is 2 for 3 today. Here's the pitch to Covington. 21 is a fly ball to right field, taken by Dave Pope. 2 outs. Here is Johnny Logan. 46 is a 27. That's going to be a ground ball to Rosen. He's got it. Throws to first. 5-3. That closes out the ball game. And the final score is the Cleveland Indians 4, Milwaukee Braves 2. We'll be back with a wrap-up. Into the 8th inning, we had quite the pitching duel between the Indians' Mike Garcia and Milwaukee Braves' Bob Buell. But the Indians prevailed with a 2-run double in the 6th by Vic Wertz and a 2-run homer in the 8th by Al Rosen. And they come out on top with 4 hits, 4 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error. Braves had 2 hits. This game was a pitching duel through 8 innings between Mike Garcia and Bob Buell. But then Al Rosen hit a 2-run homer in the 8th that secured the victory for the Indians. Cleveland had 4 runs on 4 hits and 1 error. Milwaukee had 2 runs on 4 hits, and they committed 2 errors. 2 home runs in the game, one by Al Rosen in the 8th, a 2-run homer. And then Bill Bruton of the Milwaukee Brewers returned the favor with a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 8th inning. But it was not enough. The winning pitcher was Mike Garcia. Ray Narleski gets a save. Bob Buell is saddled with the loss. Your Cannonball Dick Redding star of the game is Mike Garcia. Mike Garcia was part of that big 4 starting pitching rotation for the Indians. Bob Feller, Jim Lemon, or Bob Lemon, Early Win, and Mike Garcia, who pitched together from 1949 through 1954. And in 54, Garcia was 19-8 with a 2.64 earned run average. Hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and God bless.